Good. Well, this should be a happy day. Everybody can relax. We're here to celebrate high achievement in our high school. And let me start off by acknowledging some folks. Our superintendent, Peter Durkin, who's running from ceremony to ceremony these days, is here with us. Right, they're everywhere. Members of our school committee, in no particular order, Marlene Pollack, Jack Livermeno, Josh Amaral is here. Is there anybody else here? I think that does it. The president of the NBEA, Lou St. John, is with us as well. Thank you all for being here today. And thank you and congratulations to all the graduates to be. We started, let me just tell you a little bit about, yes. So let me tell you a little bit about the award, because I started it last year, and I hope to establish a tradition. New Bedford High School has long been known as a place where high achievement is possible, and it's really made its mark that way over the years. I know the person who set up this this event today, my assistant Lauren Barber, is a good example of that. There's been a long line of folks who have achieved greatly at the high school and have gone on to great things afterward. And we're celebrating today the achievements of 10 individuals who have a lot to be proud of and a lot to look forward to. We want in New Bedford High School to not only continue to be known as a place for high achievement, but to be known as a place where opportunities are endless. I know that the superintendent feels the same way. As we move forward into the next academic year with a lot of changes going on at the high school, I believe that those opportunities will only grow. The mayor's list is really, it kind of sounds like Dean's list, that's intentional, but it is really about an objective measure of excellence. Your top 10, doesn't matter what else you did or what if you tried hard or you didn't try hard, it is an objectively determined award. If you're in the top 10, you get it, period. Because that is a reflection of dedication. It is a reflection of ultimately long-term hard work. It's a reflection of a commitment to excellence. And that's what we really, in New Bedford, in the school system and beyond, want to be known as a place where excellence is fostered or it's celebrated, and it really begins with our high school. So I'm very proud of all of you guys, and what we'll do today is one by one, we will announce your award, starting from 10 and working down to 1. That was a tweak from last year's program. We actually started with 1 and moved sequentially to 10. We're doing it backwards now to build the drama. But again, this is really an occasion to celebrate your high achievement. I know you guys are going to, over the course of the week, we'll need a bigger trophy case with all the stuff you're getting, all the hardware you're going to get this week, but it's all very well deserved. So let me start with a young man who I've gotten to know a little bit over the last couple of years, because when I go to events, I often the ROTC performs, and you know, one of the people who has stood out as a real leader is Sam Racine, who's ranked, will be graduating in the top 10 of his class. And Seth is going to, as the profile indicates there, he plans to, he has enlisted in the Army, will be going one of the reserve components, the Army National Guard, be going off to basic training when? Where are you going? Fort Sill, Oklahoma, which is a nice, cool place in the middle of the summer, right? Right. And then we'll be going on to Army AIT, right, to get trained, and then to start UMass at when? The following school year? Excellent, excellent. Well, we admire you. I admire your leadership, Sam, and I'm grateful for your service to country, and I think that's the citizen. There's a lot to be said for the citizen soldier, and I think you're going to be a better leader, a better physician as you pursue that goal in the long run for having done that, and we're very proud of your accomplishments, Sam. Number 10 in the class. Come on up. Congratulations. Well done. Good job. Good job. So what I'll do is I'll call each one up individually, and Dr. Durkin, why don't you come on up? All right. So next up is Alexis Hebrew, who has achieved greatly in the class. She's going to be graduating academically ranked number 9 in her class. The class this year, Dr. Durkin, is what, 450-ish? They were kind of in that area. So a lot of people in the class, obviously, and so when you get it, being in the top 10 is a big deal. Alexis is going on to UMass Amherst in the fall, where she intends to major in nursing, and in the long run hopes to become a neonatal nurse, and there is a huge need for that subspecialty in the long run all over the place, including here in New Bedford. So Alexis, great job. We're very proud of your accomplishments, and come on up and get your award. Oh, you got it. So you got to have a routine back. All right, next up at number 8 is Lauren Brouillard, who is going to be attending the Mass College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences this coming September. She is going to be a pre-med student. She wants to become an anesthesiologist. So difficult that I have trouble pronouncing it. She can teach me someday, but Lauren achieved greatly at school, really excelled at AP classes, and has so much to be proud of as she moves forward. And the only thing I can ask Lauren is that you return to New Bedford and bring your talents back here as an anesthesiologist. We have big needs in the community, and that's one of them. So Lauren, congratulations on a job well done. All right, next up is someone I have, she doesn't know this, maybe she does know this, but this is someone I've admired from afar, having daughters at New Bedford Ballet, and all the younger girls look up to the older stars of the show, and Kibby Williams-Brown is one of them who has really excelled at New Bedford Ballet. She's extraordinary and had a fantastic performance just the other day at the Zeiterion. She's going to be going to Vassar in the fall, and was accepted in the very competitive early decision process. And she will study secondary education in the hopes of becoming a public school English teacher. Did you hear that, Dr. Durkin?
I did.
She's excelled in every dimension of her high school career, and I know she's going to be coming back here. She's going to make that promise today. We hope that you come back today, but most importantly that eventually. But we hope more that you continue to achieve as greatly as you have in high school. Congratulations, Kibby. All right, next up is Callie LaRue, who will be attending UMass Amherst in September, where she will major in biology. I'm really seeing a science theme here, which is great.
And women scientists.
And women scientists at that. Callie hopes to work in the field of forensic science, and she really took advantage in high school of dual enrollment courses, and was a real leader with class functions and during her career there, which is every successful high school has to have someone like Callie making those things go. So Callie, a job well done with that, and congratulations on your high achievement in school. And we too hope we hope that you too will return here to New Bedford to deliver big things. All right, next up is Morgan Anthony, at the 5th academically ranked senior in the class of 2014. Morgan will be attending URI in the fall, where she intends to study environmental science. She hopes to work with environmental organizations that focus on innovative ways of creating a better future with sustainable energy. So you got to come back to New Bedford. This is what we're doing here, you know. This is right up your alley. So we're going to be recruiting you probably starting in the halfway through your freshman year, I suspect. But she achieved greatly, not just academically, but was also in a number of the performing arts opportunities at the high school, the Pure Energy Show Choir, the concert choral, the drama club, and doing all that while taking AP classes in a very rigorous course schedule. So Morgan, we are very proud of your work, and you're not too far away at URI, so we can't wait to see all the things that you accomplish ahead in the next few years. Congratulations. All right, the next person up is no stranger to the members of the school committee in attendance here. This is someone who has made his presence felt in the city in a number of ways. Adam Viera, our friend, who will be heading down Route 195 to the east side of Providence at Brown University come this fall. Adam has done it all at the high school: sports, student government, athletics, the debate team, and he will forever be known as Lumiere in the production of Beauty and the Beast as well, and that French accent, which probably will come out at times when he's at Brown. But Adam, a great job over the course of 4 years. You've really set a great example, and I will say just personally that we're very appreciative of the work you've done as being a leader in the push for ed reform in the city. It's something that you didn't have to do. I don't think it made you any more impressive to Brown per se, or any other college you attended, but you just showed initiative because it was the right thing to do, and I just really want to commend you for that. And I think that initiative and that desire to improve the community will stand you in good stead in whatever you end up taking on in the years ahead. So, Adam, congratulations.
Do good work.
All right, next up is somebody else who has done it all over the course of her career, from being a leader in student government to excelling academically, being number 3 in her class, and to sports, 3 sports she played. Too many extracurriculars to list. She has been very much a Renaissance woman, and she'll be taking her, LeBron James said he'd be taking his talents to Miami. Well, Emma Finity will be taking her talents to Boston College this fall, where she will study biochem as a pre-med student, and she hopes to become a cardiologist, which is, again, is somebody who's has hard checked a few times recently. That the job comes with a little bit of stress. I might just be seeing you in a few years, Emma, but But great job, really impressive record in high school, and I know you'll do big things in the years ahead. Congratulations. All right. Next up, someone else who's achieved greatly at school and in sports and AP classes, and has just been a really popular student, which is a hard thing to do when you have all that stuff going on. But Emmett Vasquez has done it, and she's heading off to the College of the Holy Cross in Worcester come fall, and she got into all sorts of colleges along the way, but she has really made a mark here, and she will continue to make a mark as she moves on. She hopes to become a research scientist in the field of genetics, but I know whether it's that field or anything else, she will achieve greatly. And Emma, we are very proud of your record at the high school, and we'll be keeping close tabs on your progress at Holy Cross. Emma, congratulations. And then there was one. So being the valedictorian of your high school class is a big deal. You will always be known as number one, and that is there's no arguing with that. Callie Burger achieved in every sense of the word in her high school career. She was accepted to a whole plethora of colleges, but she is going to Northeastern in the fall to study marine biology. Something else that's in our neck of the woods. Marine biology here in New Bedford is a growing field, and so we're going to be talking at some point. But she's done it all. The swim team, all the AP courses, dual enrollment, and just being an overall leader in the high school. You have a lot to be proud of, Callie, and we're so proud that you will be the valedictorian of the school, of the high school. It's a tremendous accomplishment, and you deserve it. Congratulations. Great job. So, again, we need to celebrate this success as a community. These 10 students achieved greatly. They deserve all the accolades they're getting now. Again, they're going to be filling up their trophy cases this week, but they deserve all of it. And we need, as a community, to see excellence for what it is. This is something that we value. This is something that we will continue to value and open up opportunities for in the coming years as our high school moves ahead. And with all that, let me introduce Dr. Durkin for a few words about the high school, but in particular about the achievements of our graduates here today. Dr. Durkin.
Thank you, Mayor Mitchell. I'm delighted to be here, and I want to say to you, as you go off to these very competitive places, always remember in your heart to do your best, because you're not going to places where it might be easy to stay number 1 to 10. And that's okay, but as long as you know you're doing your best, that's very, very important to take what you've learned from New Bedford High School. And I want to go back 4 years ago, how you got here. You got here because someone believed in you, but you believed in yourselves. And you probably got hooked into a class, and most importantly, a teacher that you became passionate about and said, I want to learn more about that. It wasn't about just the subject, it was a teacher who taught it. So I'm going to give you a little of an assignment, and I know most of you are getting ready to cross that stage soon, but send an email, give a call, or stop by the high school and talk to that teacher. Do that before you leave, or at graduation. It will mean the world to that person, or persons. The second thing I want to say to you is that you believed in yourself, but you also believed in what you could achieve. And somehow deep inside of you, you said, I can do more. I'm going to stretch myself beyond what this class does. I'm going to take more AP classes. I'm going to learn what it means to be an excellent student. So we've learned from what you're doing, and you're leaving a legacy. And part of the work that we want to do with New Bedford High School is to ensure that the 10 of you get replicated and duplicated 80, 100 times, okay? So we might have to do the top 1,000. That'll have to be, Ms. Mayor Mitchell. We'll have to really use a bigger place. But why I say that is because we're looking at what you did and learning from it, so that when our middle school students, I remember way back in middle school, I don't know if you want to remember middle school, but it was part of your life, right? Okay, you're all laughing, so you know what that was like. Harder for your parents than for you, I bet. But you remembered in middle school, you were going to that big high school and weren't sure what courses you were going to take. So what we've learned from you is we are going to have not only courses that are going to help people reach standards, but stretch courses, honors courses in 9th grade that get you ready to be able to take those AP classes as early as 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And that honors courses, when you look back, you may have had them, but we're now going to be doing it more purposefully. So I say to you, not only did you make a contribution for yourselves, but you've made a contribution to show us how to make New Bedford High School the excellent place it deserves to be. So I'm going to say what I say to all my students. You now have a responsibility, being one of the top 10. Not only do you need to come back to New Bedford to contribute after you've completed your college education, but you need to contribute while you are in college, talking with students, serving as role models, possibly being a mentor. Adam Viera said the best thing to me, he was sorry to leave. I know you may not feel that now, Adam, but given what we're doing in the high school, we need you to come back and talk about what the great things you learned and help us incorporate that into the new New Bedford High School. Thank you so much and enjoy the day. Congratulations.
All right, guys, well, listen, enjoy the refreshments, pace yourselves. I know you had all these ceremonies this week, but a job well done. We're very proud of you, and we do want every single one of you to come back to New Bedford and make us a stronger community.